Estamos aqui na ABF Franchising Expo 2012. Eu vou agora conversar com Christophe Angleys, ele que é Sales Director da Reed, que são responsáveis pela organização da Franchise Expo Paris, que acontece todos os anos em março. Ele vai contar as novidades da feira que acabou de acontecer em março de 2012 e os planos para 2013. Christophe, thank you to have you here. It is a pleasure to have all the news what happened in Paris in March and have you here in Brazil once again.
Thank you. Boa tarde. I'm very pleased to be present on the ABF Expo this year once again, and already impressed by the growth of this show. So yes, we had a very good show in March 2012. The Franchise Expo Paris is still growing, and we were very happy to have more than 450 exhibiting brands and 33,000 visitors, including a lot of international visitors. And as now, it's been now 3 years that we are very proud to welcome every year a Brazilian pavilion and a Brazilian delegation under the umbrella of the Brazilian Franchise Association. So we want to reinforce these relationships between Brazil and France.
That's great. So I'd like you to tell me more about this Brazilian delegation and the pavilion over there. How was the Brazilians this year?
Well, the Brazilians franchisors are more and more the number is more and more important. They are coming now to Paris to exhibit and present their concept, not only to French investors or franchisee candidates, but also to many foreign visitors. They think Paris is the right place to be in order to develop the brand in Europe and Middle East and also some African countries. So they come now every year. We try to organize workshops. We had, for instance, this year a workshop in Portuguese for them.
What is good?
Yes, it was successful, and they were able to analyze the market, especially in France, when you have sometimes to decide to go through a master franchise or through a pilot store or through area development contract deals through different regions or direct franchise. So it was a way to analyze the right strategy for them.
Very good. But this year we are very proud because we are the biggest show in the world. How is that? Because last year you were still the biggest one, and this year ABF Franchising Expo is the biggest one in the world. How is it for the French?
It's great. It's great to see such a growth, and of course everyone is. We are thrilled to see this progression in Brazil, and it's a reason for us to maintain and reinforce the relationships between the two franchise associations, the two shows, and mostly between the French franchisors and the Brazilian franchisors. So yes, well, the Brazilian show is impressive in terms of brands and of visitors. I think we can be more active in Paris to tell to French brands to be more numerous to come to Brazil and discover this impressive market. So we want to keep on growing this Brazilian show.
That's good. And what is the difference? What did you notice different this year at the Brazilian show?
Well, the size, of course, of the exhibition hall, and there was still a very important number of Brazilian brands. The majority are Brazilian brands, but we can see now some foreign brands, and so there is a lot of visitors, I guess, from many different regions of Brazil. Well, I think everything is progressing.
That's good. We can feel. And what about plans for 2013?
So for 2013 in Paris, we want to increase. We want to compete, of course, with the Brazilian show. So now
let's wait
know.
to see next year how it's going to be.
But we mostly want to reinforce the relationship with our franchisors, not our, but with the franchisors all year long. So we will reinforce this relationship through our website, l'Observatoire de la Franchise, which helps the brands to recruit all year long. We have also now more and more contacts with foreign investors, master franchisee candidates with whom we keep in touch all year long, and we can present investors to our former exhibitors or to our next exhibitors. So between the two shows, we are able to maintain contacts with the brands and provide them with leads and maybe deals.
That's great, and I'm sure the Brazilian delegation and the pavilion also will be bigger over there, and we'll have the opportunity to grow the franchisors, Brazilian franchisors going to Europe.
Yes, well, actually, the 3 days I'm here, I can hear that they confirm that they want to be present again in 2013. So we expect a great Brazilian presence, and I want to promise that we will bring also interesting French brands to this ABF Expo in 2013. So we'll keep maintain the relationships.
That's great, also because Paris is the most important show in Europe, is the one that is very strong. So of course it's a great opportunity to get to European and Middle East market. It needs to be there. So
exactly. So we expect all the brands which have the potential either in the retail sector, either in the services sector, B2B services, B2C services. We want to give the place and the visibility to every industry sectors concerned by franchise.
That's great. So enjoy our show this year, and thank you very much to be here.
I thank you very much. Muito obrigado.
Ok. E hoje essa entrevista fica por aqui, mas logo você tem mais novidades da ABF Franchising Expo 2012. Até lá.